It's the Subaru Banana.
Yeah, they don't understand what Subarus are supposed to be blue, which is pathetic considering every Subaru in existence is. All Subarus are blue. Literally every single Subaru I've seen is blue.
A buddy of mine has one, and he got it white, but then he used like a car wrap to make it gold or bronze.
Okay.
But yeah, he needs to put a spoiler on it. It just doesn't look right for that one.
I think we'll just see if you can shatter my lap times. And then next, after we set a lap time, we'll switch. You'll do a GR4, I'll do a GR3 in reverse, just to see if the GR4 is upgraded and the stock GR3 is faster. Which one's faster of the two?
Okay, I'm kind of only on board to listen because I actually have to go to sleep. I have to be at work at 3 o'clock, an hour away. I work at night.
Oh, that's gotta be
I'm
shitty.
right there with you. 3 nights a week, I pull the 10 to 6 shift.
I pull the 6 to 6:30 shift.
See, I can't pull that kind of shift because in my trade, people only show up between the 9 to 5.
I work security, so.
Automotive.
I'm a sanitation expert.
Wow, I didn't know you could be an expert in sanitation.
I wasn't going to say anything. I was going to keep that to myself. Glad you said it.
Well, see, no, you're actually thinking of a janitor, right?
It's a joke.
I take stainless steel equipment and I sterilize it with chemicals.
I know, it was a joke.
My gift. Ooh, I just got a GTR Nismo GT3 N24 Schultz Motorsport.
Yeah, that was like the first car I got.
Oh.
Not a big deal though. I've got like 125 cars of the 153. I have way too many cars.
75% of mission challenge. Have you tried it yet?
I have so many cars that I'm never going to be able to drive them all. At all. I only have like mileage on maybe like 25, 30 of the cars, and the rest have 0 mileage. They're just sitting in the garage collecting dust.
Damn it, I already have the damn forward focus.
I know. I have 4 of them, dude. Tell me about it. Every daily and every prize roulette wheel I've gotten, it's always given me an NSX. One of the either the GR3 or the GR4 or the rally car. That's it. For the last couple of days, it's all it's been given me. I have 4 goddamn NSX GR4s for Christ's sake. 4 of them. And I haven't even used the one.
I get rid of any duplicates because there's no sense in keeping them.
I'm keeping them because
And
just maybe, and just in case, maybe they may make it sell it. Make us be able to sell them.
And I have 2 908 HDI FAP.
The fat wagons.
Peugeot. Yeah, I have 2, but one of them has like a warning indicator on it. When I click on it, it says cannot find rights information. Please download the content again. But every time I download it,
Oh, you've got the stupid unusable cars. Oh, that's shitty. Those cars are,
well, I mean,
are cars that...
I have a usable one right next to it. It's the same car.
Yeah, those cars, those 2 cars, the usable one is the one that was the original. In the beta, there was an error where you'd get the same car twice. Like, from the same crate. You'd get the same crate twice when you weren't supposed to because it glitched. The server would crash and you'd be opening a crate and the server would crash and it would have an error saving and all your garage cars would be duplicated. You'd have 2 of everything. But when you got to the main game, people were noticing that their duplicate cars, because they were doing this on purpose, their duplicate cars weren't usable. That's what happened. That usable car isn't is a duplicate, not a real car. That's how they stop you from duping cars.
You know, you did this whole fucking thing and realized that wasn't even on good cars.
I'm on super softs.
I was on racing cars.
Lol.
Show only with friends.
Okay. I'm on
Beep,
soft
beep.
now.
In my Jeep.
You might see me tear by you in my, you might get the paint on my car as well. It's pretty cool.
Alright, well, let me pop back in my old chat party and let my buddy know that I won't be coming back. That he needs to just move on and find another girl. Right? Be right back.
Uh-huh.
I like how it's no driving line.
I like having the driving line. I don't use it though, to be honest. I don't focus on the driving line. It helps because I have it there because it shows me where all the other players are going to be on it. That's what that's there for me. Because everybody else follows the driving line. So it allows me to see where everyone else is. Mm-hmm.
Don't think I need the motherfucking drive.
I only use it because it tells me where all the other players are. So if I'm going to pass you, it tells me where you're going to most likely go. And so it makes it a little bit easier to predict where you're going.
Oh damn, and then the fucking line pops up.
You can turn the driving line off. You know that, right?
I know everything I like to slow down.
Why? Remember, you've got to do an outlap still.
I know, but I'm getting my practice. I've never drove this car on this track, so I'm getting slow.
I've drove this track. I've done probably like 50,000 or 500,000 laps on this track alone.
What car do I need?
We're basically just seeing if upgraded GR4s can outrun a bone stock GR3.
That's backwards. Shouldn't it be like a fully upgraded GR3 can outrun a stock GR4?
The GR4s are a lower class.
Yeah, the GR4s are like way fucking slow.
They're like closer to full stocks than the GR3s. The GR3s are like the GT500 series Le Mans cars. You know, they're like super modified street cars. And then the GR4s are basically just performance version of the street cars. With a little bit bigger aero and more power. Only a tad.
What the hell, there's a roller coaster at the Nuremberg ring?
Yeah,
I want to ride
I knew
it.
that.
Are we doing it backwards?
No, this is the 24-hour version.
It's a very fucking long version.
I just did one lap. That's how long it is. Which means I'm coming up behind you there, Ken.
The GR3, you can do it in high 8 minutes and do it 8 minutes.
Okay, did you do your lap as a GR3 or a 4?
He's running the 3, I'm running the 4, and then if you want to run a 4 or a 3, and then we basically will just flip it. I'll run a 3 and you or whoever wants to run a 4 upgraded, and we'll just see.
I'm using my Honda NSX.
The GR3 or 4?
4.
4K, you're with me then. We gotta set times that he can't beat. Make sure it's upgraded, like it's max power and reduced weight.
Level 3s.
Or maxed out completely, and then I didn't tune my suspension at all. So
Crap.
And he's running. I think you're running a bone stock tune, just up and just upgraded tires, right?
Yeah.
Like no suspension tuning, nothing. So that'll be entertaining.
Porsche did such a nice job with the handling of
Oh yeah, I know. I had a tune for this course that made the Porsche a phenom better than it already was, but then they did that stupid car nerfing crap, and the Porsche handles like shit with the tune on it. So.
Like maybe we should have the worst driver out of us, which will probably be me. Do the
bone stock GR3. Well, the whole idea is we're basically I'm gonna cycle it back and forth, and when after this Justin's got to take off, so me and you'll do this. We'll flip flop back and forth, and the whole idea is to see if truly if GR4s are faster than the others.
Well, my modification on the car right now, I have it maxed out in acceleration, so when I hit the long straightaways, the tack is bouncing.
Well, the whole idea is that you run completely bone stock transmission, stock suspension tune, everything stock except for both cars are gonna be full stock except for the GR4s have upgraded power and reduced weight, and the GR3s are just bone stock. 100%, 100%.
Can you break a car in this game?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
You don't have range
Because I'm probably on the verge of breaking my NSX because it's like literally maxing out at like 137 miles an hour.
I'm running in clicks and I'm pushing 280, 290. Sorry, 230 now, 240 going on the straight. And I'm just behind you here, Kenny. 270. I can see your tail.
Oh.
I really need some mud tires.
There I am.
I see you.
Mud tires.
Actually, I don't see you. No, I mean like on my NSX because I went off road.
In my in December, they're going to be launching the Raptor, as well as like 12 other cars, and 28 tracks, and they're launching a single-player campaign mode. Early December.
Believe it when I see it.
Oh, they already announced that all over. It's all over the Gran Turismo website.
The next update that comes out, it'll have it.
People were worried because people were freaking out because this update on Monday night didn't have it. Well, that's because Monday night was an SR rating fix, and 3 "we are sorry that we fucked up" cars. That's what this was. The cars were just.
I like the Cobra, but the other 2 cars I could care less about.
I got the Cobra and the new LMP. The Cobra handles like a bitch. She's stupid fast, but she does not want to turn for shit.
Wow.
I mean, I could hit the curbing on this course and flip it. If I tried.
I hit a cone in a race and nearly flipped.
I know. I've hit a cone with this car and done a complete bunny hop. I mean, think about it. Me? How fast am I going?
No, how fast did you get done on one straight?
I don't know. It wasn't my intention.
No transmission modifications. I'm about 183, which is very close to the one.
That's miles, so I'm doing clicks, so it's going to be completely different.
Why are you doing clicks?
Because I'm in Canada.
Okay, so I just did 300 clicks.
I guess I just haven't heard you say it.
6 miles an hour is 300 kilometers.
I need to ditch the metric system and become Imperial with us.
Well, see, the Imperial
I'll probably
system's
drive
fucked
on
up.
the wrong side of the road,
I mean,
too.
don't get me wrong, the Imperial system is great and all. I can flip-flop back and forth, and I can convert usually really quick. Like, I know that 1.645 kilometers is a mile. I can convert stupid quick from metric to Imperial. The only problem is, and I can use both metric and Imperial, and you'll see that quite a bit when I talk. I'll flip-flop back and forth quite often. But
Well, you'll sound like a game, but if you
But the only problem is that the metric system is more uniform. You know, there's 10 millimeters in a centimeter. There's 100 centimeters in a meter. There's 100 meters in a or 1,000 meters in a kilometer. You get it? And there's 1,000. There's after the kilometer, it's pretty much you can't go any higher than that.
Yeah, and then with us, a mile is 5,280 feet.
See what I mean? It's not uniform, right? So using the simple.
It's the only system that I've known for my 39 years on this planet.
Well, put it this way. This is how easy it is to pick up the metric system, and I'm gonna teach you it real quick. It's so easy. So now there's 10 millimeters in a centimeter. There's 100 centimeters. Sorry, there's 10 millimeters in a centimeter, 100 centimeters in a meter, 1,000 meters in a kilometer. So now, how many millimeters is a kilometer?
100,000.
Because there's 1,000 centimeters in a kilometer. Or sorry, there's 1,000 meters in a kilometer, but there's 100 centimeters in a meter. And there's 10 millimeters in a centimeter. So there's 10 centimeter, 10 times 100 is 10,000. No, 1,000. And then times 1,000 by additional 1,000 gives you.
Okay.
I'm doing this in my head. It's awkward to do that in my head while driving. I'm pushing 285, looks like, kilometer an hour.
God, this sucks. My car is literally tacking out at 137, 138.
Oh, she's out the window.
With speed wobble. 839.
So,
Yeah, little bump past. And she said, fuck that.
Yeah. So let me use a calculator for this shit. Now, because my brain is not working today.
Or yesterday. Or tomorrow.
Damn right. So as I said, there is 10
oof.
times
I
100
almost
gives
went
us
off track,
1,000,
like over the fence.
and then times 1,000 meters. Yeah, it's 100,000 millimeters in a kilometer.
So I was right.
Yeah,
Completely guessed.
but see how easy it is? It's a matter of just adding numbers.
So it's mine.
Well, miles and going from inches to miles is incredibly difficult. You won't get an even number like that.
You get 1 mile, 2 miles, 3 miles.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, what I'm getting is that going from inches to miles. How many inches is in a foot?
Oh,
Okay. How many feet are in the next step up? I don't know what that one is.
In a yard.
A yard.
3.
Okay. And then, so we'll go 12 times
12 to 144.
3, 36
In a
times.
yard, and,
How many yards are the next set?
Be more specific looking at the calculator.
I mean, the next step. So, like, it's millimeter,
there's no
centimeter.
next step, really.
Yeah.
Once you hit yards, it goes to miles.
So then how many meters or yards are in a mile?
I have no idea. Let me do the math.
See what I mean?
1,760.
900 what?
1,760. Why can't I change this?
So you'd have to be at 63,360 inches in a mile. See my point? It's a lot more difficult to do that, to convert that quick, than it is in metric. That's the only reason we use metric.
You know what's harder than that? Trying to convert this shit while driving Nuremberg in a fucking race car.
That's what I was doing earlier. But I didn't have an issue with it as much as
setup.
because you gotta cancel your entry.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't remember doing an entry.
Well, because if you to go on the course, you entered the car. You went through tech inspection.
Oh.
So Justin, you want to see my BMW VGT? Yeah, my big Mexican woman.
I don't remember that song from Carlos Santana. I remember Black Magic Woman.
That too.
Right. No passing, yellow flag. No passing, yellow flag.
That's because I'm doing burnouts on the.
How do you do a burnout?
Here, I'll show you. Where are you? I do. I'm right here. So you stop. Stop on the accelerator. It's hard to do with traction control. You gotta take traction control off.
Oh, that might work.
See, there it is. See, look. What do you think of my, here, come drive with me here, Kenny. What do you think of my livery?
Hold on.
You actually beat it by 2 seconds, nice.
I like the blinker.
I turned that on so that you could know what side to look on. What do you think of it, though?
What, the flames?
It's not flames.
Tampon thing. That's Ford and Chevrolet. BB, damn, I can. I just noticed you.
I'm like trying to look at the side of his car and stuff, and all of a sudden you're ramming me in the butt. It's like, God, normally you have to pay extra for that. Oh,
I
some
was
raider.
trying to go through the gut, but you got really close.
Excuse me. So, what, is she raiding a tomb in paradise or something?
It's palm trees. Let's see if your GR4 could beat my VGT. I love how this thing handles, though.
Ow.
I just watched that in my rear view.
I wasn't getting the turn I needed, because like sometimes these things don't turn as sharply as they should.
That's because you're experiencing wheel lock. Your tires lock up because you hit the brakes or something. You lock your tires up. and then they just stay locked like that until you get a chance for them to get them spinning again.
But again, it goes back to the whole sense of speed thing. It doesn't feel like you're going that fast, so I don't brake hard enough or early enough.
Is it just me, or am I the only one that noticed that this VGT car does not have a internal view? Have you noticed that, Justin? Your BMW VGT doesn't have an internal.
You mean cockpit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder why that is.
I'm lucky. Because it's not a real view for inside of it. So you don't have it.
Or because there's no such thing as a BMW VGT?
Well, I mean, look at the Tomahawk VGT has one. The Chaparral VGT has one. Hell, even the Mercedes and the Infiniti and the Chevy and all of them all have internal cockpit views. Even the Bugatti has an internal cockpit view. This thing doesn't.
Maybe they forgot about it.
Or maybe BMW just got lazy. Or it could be a completely autonomous car.
What the hell?
I mean, we've got sonic-powered VGTs. We've got pneumatic-powered VGTs. So, it's not a big of a leap to say that this car could be autonomous. Or a giant RC car.
You stop knocking over cones?
It's not me doing that.
It might have been me from the last round.
Probably. I've gone off the course like twice so far. And I've only gone off the course on specific areas where there are no cones.
I went off the course intentionally, and it warped me back to the track. Damn it.
Yeah, that's it'll put you reset you back on the track on course out and wall collision.
I want to know who put yellow tape on my steering wheel. I know, it's to let you know when you're driving straight.
Yeah. It's actually a metal clasp now. It used to be tape, but it's a metal clasp now to put on the steering wheel. Gives them the ability to color the clasp different colors. I did just knock a cone down over there, but I just touched it with the front bumper. Ah, you spawned, didn't you?
Yeah, they won't fucking reset me. They let me get stuck sideways on the fucking track for like fucking 5 seconds.
I mean, yeah, because I can tell because I'm coming up right behind you.
Look out, here comes the ether bunny.
Oh
Coming
man,
up behind
I lost fucking the total of 9 seconds on that.
I know, I mean, look at it, I'm right behind you. Whee! I was right behind you. They need to get a cone
Alright,
sweeper out here.
what button for the nitrous again?
That is so funny, it actually made me go off the fucking track.
You know, when I first started playing GT3, I think it was, when I installed a turbo, I thought it was nitrous, so I kept trying to spam buttons, trying to figure out which one made me go faster.
I don't know, whenever I could, I didn't ever put turbochargers on my cars. I put supers on. Supers have no turbo lag.
Yeah, but also turbos are the most efficient way to fucking supercharge your motor.
Yes, but superchargers have no turbo lag.
Oh, that's another thing. Need for Speed Payback has no Toyotas in it at all.
Yes. Goddamn Toyotas.
I don't know. I mean, because I love the Supra, but for some reason,
What car guy
I don't know.
doesn't?
There's some issue. I'm not even really a car guy. I'm just a video game car guy.
That's what I'm saying though. But what car guy doesn't love Supras? Let me rephrase that. What decent human being doesn't like Supras?
There
Nothing.
you go. Well, yeah, but no, he said decent human being. Not
We're
that
going
all
to hell.
Muslims are bad. Just most of them.
We're going to hell.
I'm already there.
Nah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, too late. Here we are.
No, I'm going to the good place.
I'm over there holding the gate open for you and shit. Like, come on, man.
I'll give the BMW this. This thing is quick. It was doing 282.
Have you ever seen that show? You ever seen the show, The Good Place?
Kind of.
No.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Up a Mexican's ass. Those State Farm commercials got out of hand.
Hey, Ray,
6 calls ahead of us, Jimmy. Not helping, Mom.
What?
Ray, come here. Come here.
Where are you?
Wow, that's amazing. I'm not using up any gas. And the odometer's not even rolling.
Where you at, man? Come on, Ray. Okay, turn that old beamer around. Okay, take your traction control off.
Oh, we're doing a drag race?
Good God, this lap took me longer than the last one.
If we're doing a drag race, let me dump my automatic for a manual.
Oh, what the hell? I had my traction control on high for some reason. Oh, come on.
Let me dump my automatic for a manual then at this point.
Okay, look, you see right here where the pavement changes colors?
Yeah.
Right here. That's gonna be our goal line. Follow me.
Wow, I got a 5-second penalty for that. What the fuck?
Clean off the old tires. Okay, so what do you want to do? 40-mile-an-hour roll or 50-mile-an-hour roll?
I usually just jump started from a stop.
Let's do 120K. And then we take off at that color change in the pavement.
Okay.
Go. Move right on the door. Where you going?
Like I said, this BMW is quick. Woo!
Wow, I actually hit something that made me go.
Let's go down here where there's actually a decent length.
I love when I'm going like full bore and then I just hit the brakes and the emergency brake. I somehow spin. Does it feel weird to have another grown man inside of you?
So I'll show you my style of racing, which is basically we line up in a line, and then right at this point, one of us would count, and we just stomp on the accelerator, and first one to the other end wins. First one to the Audi sign at the other end wins.
Okay.
But 2.5 kilometers, so well over a mile. So who's gonna count it?
On go. On go. 3, 2, 1, go.
You guys had track control on.
Sure, that's fun and first.
I have it.
Yeah, this transmission valve is. Nice.
That rando must have been like, what the hell are they doing?
Oh, he knows what we're doing.
Yeah. Okay. So now
That's funny. It says yellow flag, but the guy next to you was waving a green flag.
I know. What I love is that there's a checkered flag right here.
I wish you could look to the side to see that you're online.
right?
Yeah. You can look at your side, but you gotta go bumper cam.
Oh, okay.
And in cockpit view, you can use the right stick to pan around. And my bumper's right on the line.
Yeah. But
Your front wheel's on the other end of the line. There you go, you're good. Ah, you're too far forward again. Roll back, keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. Keep rolling, keep rolling, there you go.
Oh, you have to go with the chlorine?
Jesus, that's a 5th throttle, Kenny. That's a 5th throttle in first gear.
Hey, I'm coming to you.
That's off the rev limiter. That's a 5th throttle. Rev limiter, 5th throttle. No throttle. This thing has an 8,000 RPM rev limit.
I don't know what any of that means. Wait, do all your cars look the same?
What, Justin's? Probably.
Yeah.
Mine don't. Mine are all completely different.
You just happen to have the similar looking liveries on your BMW and your Porsche?
Actually, they're two completely different things. One, two, three, go. I'm in the street car. Move over. The daddy through. How much horsepower do you got?
12.
Let me get my drag racing beast out.
That ain't even a drag race car, dude. That just literally it was on racing stock.
Okay.
That's a trail racer.
I don't even have. Wait, do I have a Bugatti? I woke up in a new Bugatti.
I got a Bugatti. And she's fatter than stuff too. How you can't even change the train in that. Fuck that.
On what car? The
Generally,
Bugatti?
I don't let trannies into my car.
I can change the tranny on mine. I don't know what Bugatti you've got, but I can change the tranny on mine.
I got the VGT.
Oh, that's why I don't use the VGT, only street car.
Okay, so horsepower in that NSX is 494.
My question is, can you guys get where the paint for my Bugatti came from? If you don't get where the paint for my Bugatti comes from, I'm gonna smack you.
The pink dildo factory. I'm gonna bring out a car that's not all the way maxed out. Where you at?
At the line, waiting for you. At the race line, waiting for you here. Have I gotten a text yet or not?
Somebody's got a Dodge Charger police car.
Yeah, that's me. I like taking funny pictures and I take pictures of my cars pulled over.
I use the safety cars. I have a couple safety cars painted as police cars.
I have the GTR safety car for Golden.
I have the BMW safety car, the GTR safety car, and the Mercedes safety car.
But I'm bringing out my beast. 1134 horsepower.
Mine's not even all the way up.
We shall see truly how much faster if your car can outrun this. Oh, that is cheesy, you dick. Although we'll outrun your ass. Because that thing is a super low top speed. I'll outrun this thing in probably like 4th gear. Kenny, I'll outrun that thing in 4th gear.
Probably.
It is a stupid low top speed.
Wake yo, real daddy.
Okay. You're not gonna keep calling.
I don't care who calls that.
1, 2, 3, go.
We left him in the dust.
I want to keep the Veyron on the road.
So I was maxing out at about 230.
I was doing about 300 something kilometer an hour.
About 180. Okay, we're gonna go at 120. The 120K is where the red sign and the red sign we take off.
Okay, let me just get some music playing here. I started to catch you once I hit gear 7 there, Ken.
Well, I don't have a seventh gear. I hit 6 and I tack out.
Here, Ken, match my speed here. I'll show you what 120 kilometers is.
Come on, car, can you just turn? So it's about 70, 75.
About that, yeah.
Alright, now to get a more realistic car.
Okay, where's that gear running?
Alright.
Wait.
Yeah?
Stop.
Hold on, I'm pulling up to the line.
I wanted to do a roll because I couldn't clear everything.
Okay.
You're gonna go from the same spot. 71 factors. Nice. Okay, get done.
Well, yeah, but also because you gunned it about an inch and a half to about a foot before the line. I gunned it as soon as my front bumper hit that line.
All right, keep to the right because I'm on the left watching the finish line. In case it's a photo finish.
He pulled me through the 70, but I'm not that far off.
Bam! Holy shit! I did a wheelie. You don't expect to outrun this thing?
Not in my M6.
I should be on the front line. No, I'm not. I'm way off. Too far. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, I got the walking trace. I have the other one.
Kenny, have you seen my, do you have the Mustang GR3 road car?
Let's see here. I do not. My GR3s consist of the V12 Vantage, the M6.
It's a N700 series car. It's a street car, but it's a Mustang. It's based off the Mustang Group 3 car. But it's a street car.
I have no N700 cars.
Or sorry, it's an N500, I think. I don't know. It's one of it's the one that's offered in the mileage exchange right now.
I do not have that. I can get it.
You should go get it and come back. Cause I got it and it looks goddamn sexy. I made mine look glorious. They make beautiful drift cars. I'm gonna change the track as well, and you'll see it'll make beautiful. It's a beautiful drift car. What's a good drift track here?
Oh, it's N500.
Yeah, mine's N700 because I upgraded it to high hell. Kyoto Driving Park. I gotta get ready to and shit for going to the bank and stuff in the very near future.
You're cutting out. I gotta get ready.
But I won't be long, I don't think. And then I'll come back on and I'll download Need for Speed Payback and we'll be able to play that. You too, bud.
How could you say that?
What?
No, I'm not being stupid.
Oh.
This one was the other day, motherfucker.
See you later.
Call me tater salad.
They call me the potato salad man.
Oh, I didn't get to send them a friend request. Oh, hold on. I have a bonus rating. Time driven and fuel consumption.
Yeah, I've maxed all those out.
Well, I don't play this a lot. I log in like maybe once a day.
I play like once a
Yeah.
day.
I literally almost earned enough to pay off that Mustang. Just got 2,000 mileage. I am 2 hours away from getting playtime.
My
Sounds
playtime
dirtier
is
than it
pushing over
is.
100 hours. Well over 100. I've driven a total of, I think, 20,000 kilometers.
Oh, that looks stupid. I unlocked the GTR safety car. And of course, you know, you have to put some kind of a comment in when you're sharing it. So I was like, whoop, whoop, that's the sound of the police. But then it doesn't show the car or tell you what car it was. What the hell is the point of that?
It does, but in the description. It doesn't show you the car, but it tells you the car, but it's in the description.
It just says, Iceman Kenny 627 has earned all gold prizes in driving school and has earned a mystery car reward.
There's a post that it'll say what car it is. It'll say that, and then it'll say the blank, and then it'll tell the car name. This car is pretty decent for a drift car. But it's hard to...
Reward unlocked. Enter Lagos. I have reached Ruby. I just hit level 20. Ooh, a blue racing suit. We like that. And I can now race on Nürburgring.
So you just hit level 21, it looks like, huh?
I'm trying to figure out why I just saw a notification for
One of my buddies is driving the Mazda, and I saw him come up behind me, and so I'm drifting in the... So I saw him come up behind me, so I pushed him into the wall.
Ass.
Just like a little bit of a nudge. He tried to pinch between me and the wall, so I just moved close to the wall so he'd dick up. A little bit of a love tap. Oh shit, no, 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 no. Oh, fuck.
God. Get me all wet.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I meant to go hit start chat because he said sorry, and I'm like, that's my fault. I was gonna say that's my fault, but I hit start race instead of start chat. Well, I'm gonna get dicked. Fuck this shit, I'm out. It's only one lap around Kyoto Driving Park, so we're not gonna get that badly fucked.